Jessica Wallace. The property we lived in, we lived there all our lives. We inherited the parents from our great-grandparents. And it's an older home, it's very sentimental. Just basically came time to sell. We decided this about maybe a month ago, and here we are today. I lived there off and on 29 years. A major event that happened at the property was that I actually got married there back in 2007. Single now, but yeah, that is something that happened major for me.
Some of the situations that happened that made us want to leave is just, we grew up in that house, we've been living there, and then we inherited that property from our grandparents. So it has a lot of sentimental value, and you can't really, make it your own. So we just felt like it was time to just move forward, just to basically just let it go.
Basically, we're in transition. Where we're going, we haven't decided yet. We have some idea, maybe an apartment, buy another place, move out of state. We have options, right? So that's where we're at, just in the wind. Like in the wind, like, okay, fresh start. Like, okay, what do I do now?
So for me, this is like the first time I moved out, first time on my own, so I'm really like, what do I want to do?
Well, actually, W Street was great. It was actually awesome, especially working with Natasha. We were introduced with Gianni, but it's awesome because they gave us this 2-week lease back option. So we have 2 weeks to still reside there, to pack and move, and hopefully by the time the 2 weeks is up, we will know where we're going. Well, some of the other companies out there, not to give any bad names or put any negativity, energy out there, but they were lack of trust, lack of communication, false advertising, false hopes. And so when we finally came across Gianni, we were like skeptical, because we was told we're going to get this amount, we're going to close, we're going to get this or that from other companies. So when we finally came across W Street, we were like very skeptical. We really didn't want to talk or respond. We was like, yeah, we might as well just figure something else out. So he transferred the process over to Natasha. Maybe you can talk to Natasha and get them to see how great we are and things like that. Get them to believe in us, right? So we talked to Natasha, and she was awesome. She talked to us as if we've been knowing her forever. And she walked us through the process. She explained everything. She was very patient with our lack of trust, to where we built that trust like within a couple of weeks. It's like, okay, you know what? We're just gonna sign and see what happened. And we did. And an incident happened where there was a death in the family on Jamie's part, right? And so we couldn't close, and we were like, this is sort of like something that happened before, so oh my God. But and a week later we're here, right? But the process of working with them was great. It's unbelievable, actually, and I could refer anyone to W Streets and just let them know, like, this is a trustworthy company. Unlike the other companies, like, people will still come by and say they're gonna give us this offer and give us this, and the whole time it's like they're just spinning our wheels. And they're so personable, right? They're so personable and relatable, to where it's like you talk about the property and the house, and then you go into different relatable topics, right? And that kind of is what gets sellers or buyers or anyone, period, someone that you don't feel obligated or pressured. It wasn't no sense of pressure, no sense of urgency. It was all on our time. They were patient enough with us, and we were patient with them, so we just decided to collide and work together.
I think Gianni was like the second person that we met with. Yeah, he was the second person that we met with. And then we waited a little bit and just compared everything. And then just after speaking with him and seeing how personal he was and how he came out, and then after talking, especially after talking with Natasha, I think me and Natasha talked so long that day, we wasn't even talking about the house anymore. We was like,
awesome.
Yeah, we was on. They said, I know. She was like sitting on my bed with me, and we just in there talking. She's playing with my little dog, and I'm like, okay. Yeah. She's like, well, I gotta go, girl. And like, so I was like, okay, it was pretty cool. And then not only that, we had an offer that was more than what, you know, WSU was offering, but we didn't even want to take that offer because we got so personal with them, and we were just like, you know what, we don't care just because they're offering more. We're gonna go with them because, you know, we kind of built that trust with them.
Yeah. Thank you for giving us a simple hope and a positive out process with this with closing, and just kind of alleviating the fears of people are just scams, basically. So thank you so much.
Yes.